Yeah. Yeah. Come on in, out of the cold shade. That water off your coat, leave your umbrella by the door. You won't need it in here. You made it to the velvet lounge and you're safe now. I know. I know the day was long, I know the boss was loud, and the pay was short, but the world outside is fast. In here, we take our sweet time. 1, 2, let's ride. I watch the city turn from gray to gold. Stories written on the pavement, stories never told. I see you walking with your head down low, trying to find a rhythm on the radio. You've been running a race where the finish line moves, trying to dance to a song with a broken groove. But the door is unlocked and the lights are dim. The night is the water, time to sink or swim. Just give me neon rain and a glass of whiskey. Make the memory of the struggle a little risky. We ain't gotta solve the world tonight, my friend. Just let the music begin and the heartache end. Wash it all down the drain. They say time is money, that's what they say. But I say time is breath, and we're wasting it away. We spend too much of it worrying to death about the bills on the table and a heavy breath. So loosen that tie, let your shoulders drop down. You're the king of the night in a sleeping town. Don't look at the clock, turn his face to the wall. In here, nobody's waiting for a telephone call. Bluesier and harder hitting the keys with more soul. It sings long, bend notes, sound like a human voice crying out. Play it for the tired ones, Jimmy, yeah. Make it cry, make it sweet. I said the world can't wait until the morning light. We're gonna steal a little piece from the middle of the night. Just give me neon rain and a glass of whiskey. Make the memory of the struggle a little risky. We ain't gotta solve the world tonight, my friend. Just let the music begin and the heartache end. The river, the river, yeah, yeah, yeah. Wake up, I see some heads nodding in the back, but not to the beat. You're nodding off to sleep. We can't have that. Not in this house. If you want to survive the storm, you gotta learn how to stand in the wind. Hit me. Yeah, yeah. I saw a man on the corner looking at the ground. Said he lost his fire, said it couldn't be found. He was shaking like a leaf on a willow tree. I said, look me in the eye, son, and listen to me. I told him, brother, the fire don't come from the match. It comes from the friction, it comes from the scratch. You gotta scrape your knees if you wanna stand tall. You gotta learn to bounce every time that you fall. You gotta steady your hand when the wind is blowing. You gotta plant your feet when the river is flowing. Don't let them tell you that you're past your prime. A diamond only shines after a long, hard time. Yeah, steady your Fell down 7 times, well stand up 8. Don't leave your destiny on a paper plate. The world is tough, yeah, the world is cold stone, but you got a spirit made of flesh and bone. And let me tell you something about the bone, it heals stronger, yeah, right where it breaks. So stop counting up all your little mistakes. Tighten your grip, look at the goal, put a little bit of iron in your soul. Slow burn. The guitar starts low and dirty, playing in the lower registers. The organ swells underneath the climb. The guitarist starts moving up the neck, faster notes. The drummer starts hitting the crash cymbals harder. High-pitched screaming bends pure rock and roll energy. Push it. Don't let go. Yeah, testify. Make it talk. We ain't done yet. Listen. Everybody gets scared. Even the king of the jungle gets scared when the lightning strikes. But you don't run. You don't hide. You take a deep breath and you grab that wheel with both hands. I said you grab that wheel with both hands. You gotta steady your hand when the wind is blowing. You gotta plant your feet when the river is flowing. Don't let them tell you that you're past your prime. A diamond only shines after a long, hard time. I said steady. Yeah. Big silence. Big say, now take a breath. We spent all that energy standing our ground. Now it's time to move. But don't you go rushing. The stars don't rush. The moon don't rush. Sometimes the shortest path, he the one that feeds the soul. Tonight, we're taking the scenic route. Big silence. The streetlights are humming on some tune, casting long shadows under a silver moon. I could have taken a highway, I could have flown, but I'm finding my peace on these paths unknown. Every crack in the sidewalk, every rust on the gate, it's tearing this silence. It's okay to be late. The world wants you fast, the world wants you now, but the truth is the secret that the trees don't live life. I'm taking a long way home, long way home, watching the seeds that I've already sown. The long way home. No map in my pocket, no clock in my hand, just drifting like smoke across the lane of my life. It ain't about the fittest, it ain't about the prize, it's the way the light hits the back of your eyes. I'm taking the long way home. Yeah. Let them talk for each other. That's it. No rush. Jimmy, let it be. I saw a flower growing through the cold concrete, right there in the middle of a busy street. It didn't ask permission, it didn't ask the time, it just spent all day making its climb. So if you feel like you're drifting, performing behind, just remember that rhythm is a state of mind. You're right where you're supposed to be, right here in the dark, finding your fire from a tiny little spark. Take it the long way home, long way home. Find it comfortable being alone, long way home. No map in my pocket, no clock in my hand, I'm a king of this quiet silver land. I'm taking the long way home. See, you're already there. A destination was inside you the whole time.
Midnight Mo.
You know, I've seen men with millions who couldn't buy a smile, and I've seen men with nothing who could walk 1,000 miles just to give you the shirt off their back. Money's just paper, son, but character is the gold you carry in your skin. Check your pockets, what you got. Says the rent is overdue. The holes in my soles are letting the cold wind through. I got a bill for the water, a bill for the light, and a checking account that's put up a hell of a fight. But look at my stride, look at the way I move. I'm still the master of this funky little groove. I may not have a mansion, I may not have the cream, but I'm the only man living inside of my dream. I got a pocket full of dust, I got a pocket full of dust, but I'm feeling fine. I got a soul you can trust all the damn time. You can take my silver, you can take my shoes, but you'll never, ever take my rhythm and blues. No, you'll never take it. Yeah, I'm a wealthy man in a different kind of way. I see them in their limousines looking so stressed, worrying about the buttons on their fancy vest. They got the high-rise view, but they're afraid to look down. I got the view from the gutter, and I'm wearing the crown, 'cause I can sleep on a bench, and I can eat on a dime, and I still got the heart to give you some of my time. That's the riches, baby, that the bank can't hold. A story of a man who refused to be sold. A deep, thumb-popping, funky bass solo. It stays low and groovy. Keep it in the pocket. Stay right there, don't move. Yeah, that's the wealth right there. Feel that? That's better than a paycheck. I said I got a pocket full of dust, but I'm feeling fine. I got a soul you can't all the damn time. You can take my silver, you can take my shoes, but you'll never, ever take my rhythm and blues. I'm a rich man, he's a rich man, without a penny to my name. Keep the change, brother. I already got everything I need.
smell that? That's the sign of the day turning into the deep night. No more words for a while. I'm gonna let the instruments tell you what I'm thinking. Close your eyes. Watch the smoke rise.
It's churchy but late night. It feels like a sacred dean said. The standard Baines plays a slow, free no descending power. Every beat's acting as a heartbeat. Drudges on the cymbals, very light. Like the sound of a distant rain. The conversation, the guitars and the organ answers with the quick trill. Around the 3 mark, a drummer switches from brushes to sticks. The snare hit becomes more pronounced. Talk times, at it. Tell them about the blues, yeah. It's like that. Singers in a novice ways. Well, the baton organ play a soaring melody in perfect unison. It's powerful. Trumpet is now playing heavy fields, crashing the cymbals. The imperfect unison. Let it drift. Let it go out the window. Everything that was hidden. This is smoke now. Big silence. They think they can get to you, don't they? They think if they pile enough weight on your shoulders, you'll buckle. They think if they pour enough rain, you'll rust. Well, they forgot one thing. They don't know what you're made of. Pick it up. They try to rush me out in the pouring rain. They try to trade my joy for a little bit of pain. They brought the hammer down, they brought the fire too, looking for a crack to let the darkness through. But I got a secret, kept it under my vest. I take the hardest days and I use them as a test. You can't burn what's already been through the flame, and you can't break a man who's forgotten how to complain. I got a titanium soul, I got a heart they can't control. Can't control, let the hammer fall, let the anvil ring. I'm gonna stand right here and I'm gonna sing. You can bend me, baby, but you'll never break the bone. I'm building a kingdom on a rolling stone. I've been forged in the shadows, I've been tempered in the light. I've got the kind of vision that can see through the night. So go ahead and whisper, go ahead and shout. I'm the only one who knows what I'm all about. It ain't about the muscle, it ain't about the skin. It's the reinforced steel that I'm carrying within. You can't scratch the surface, you can't dent the pride of a man who's got the universe living on the inside. Is it iron? No. Is it gold? No. Is it something that can be bought or sold? Never. It's easy to smile when the sun is high, but show me your soul when the well runs dry. That's real power, that's the real deal. I said, how does it feel? I got a titanium soul, I got a heart they can't control. Can't control, let the hammer fall, let the anvil ring. I'm gonna stand right here and I'm gonna sing. Hey, you can't break me, yeah. I'm made of the stars, I'm made of the mountain, Go on, try to bend it, you're just gonna hurt your hands. We're still here, still standing, and we're just getting started. You ever sit in a room so quiet you can hear your own blood moving? You watch the shadows dance across the plaster. They look like memories, they look like the people we used to be. Don't be afraid of the dark, brother. The dark is just a place where the truth can finally sit down and rest. ghost in the corner, wearing my old clothes. He knows every secret that nobody else knows. He's tracing the outlines of the life I've led, between the things I did and the words I never said. The moon is a spotlight on an empty stage. I'm just a character on a tattered page, watching the shape shift, watching the light fade, calculating the price of every choice I made. We're just shadows, shadows on the wall, waiting for the morning, waiting for the call, trying to find the substance in a world of silhouette, forgiving the heart for the things it can't forget. Just shadows, some straddles. It sounds like a person talking to themselves. Sensipelti, slightly sad, but very grounded. Listen to that wood, that's the sound of 100 years of history. Tell them, Pops, tell them what it's like down there in the deep. And tomorrow the sun is gonna wash the walls clean, delete the ghosts and the things that we've seen. But tonight in the indigo, I'm finding my grace in a quiet reflection of this hallowed space. I ain't running from the shade, I'm leaning, finding where the spirit ends and the stars begin. It's just light and dark. That's all life is. Without the shadow, you never know how bright you really are. Stay in the quiet a while. Stay right here.
Hear that? There's the sound of a war. Spotted got slaw at that door. Everybody's checking their watch. Everybody's got a deadline. A red light, a place they gotta be 5 minutes ago. But in here, the clocks have no hands. The only time that matters is right now. Take a long breath. Hold it. Now let it go. There ain't no rush, baby. The river don't ask the mountain how long it's gonna stay. The clouds don't apologize for getting in the way. The oak tree doesn't worry about the leaves it's gonna lose. And I ain't got a minute for the hurry up blues. I'm sitting in this moment like a stone in a stream,
story inside of a dream. Why you running so hard just to stand in the same place? Slow down that heart, find a little bit of grace. There ain't no rush, take your time. No mountain too high, we gon' climb. Just let the minutes turn into a mile. Stay in the quiet for a little while. The sun is gonna rise when it's good and ready to. Until then, baby, I'm right here with you. This is a 1 minute 45 flash. There is no melody, just colors of sound that feel like stars. The guitar comes in with a volume swell effect, making the notes sound like a violin. It's haunting and beautiful.
Don't wake up,
Not yet.
just drift.
Yeah. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, just be. You think you're missing out if you don't keep up the pace, but you can't see the beauty with a mask upon your face. The sweetest wine is the one that sat in the dark the longest, and the quietest soul is usually the strongest. So let 'em run, let 'em race. I'm gonna stay right here in this hallowed space. Feel your pulse slowing down. That's the rhythm of life. Stay there, don't move. I'll be here when you get back.
Big silence. You ever find yourself staring out a window, watching the telephone poles flicker by like years? The mind is a funny thing, it's a locomotive. Sometimes it's carrying heavy freight, sometimes it's just pulling empty cars. But tonight we're on the express, destination anywhere but here. All aboard if you're ready to think. I caught the midnight train of thought around 9:30, leaving all the could have been and should have's on the line. The conductor asked for my ticket, I told him I had none. I'm traveling on a promise, and the
stars go by. That's a memory from 1984. There goes another from yesterday. Keep it moving, boys. Don't let the steam run out.
There's a Patterson tub in seat 4B. Looks a lot like me, but he's carrying a suitcase full of maybe, and we'll see. I told him, son,
Throw that luggage right out into the dark.
you can't catch a new flame if you're clutching an old spark. The tracks are laid in silver, and the sleeper's made of stone. We're traveling together, but we're traveling alone. And that's the beauty of the journey. That's the secret of the ride. You gotta be the engineer of the world you got inside. I'm riding on the midnight train,
Washing out the static.
and the winter in my brain. I don't need a map, and I don't need a light. I'm just cruising through the tunnels in the middle of the night. I said it's a long, long line.
Step off the platform. Watch your step now. The air is different here, isn't it? Clear. Yeah. Thanks for riding with me. Yeah. Thanks for riding with me. And the sound of steam escaping.
You ever look down from way up high? All those little yellow lights, every one of them is a person. Every one of them is a heartbeat, a dead and a dream dying, or a love growing. It's a lot of noise, isn't it? If you get high enough, it all starts to sound like a song. Looking out the window at the city lights below, where everybody's rushing, but somewhere they gotta go. I'm sitting in the quiet, just me and a pale white moon, playing a melody on a rusted silver spoon. It ain't about the money, yeah, and it sure ain't about the fame. It's about waking up in the morning and remembering your name. They built these walls of glass, they built these towers of steel, but they forgot to leave a window for the way a man should feel. I got the high-rise blues, but my feet are on the floor. I don't need a golden key to open up the door. As long as I got a story and a song left to play, I
that the quiet is a deliberate choice. Close your eyes, take a sip, let the city fade away. You're the architect of the life you're gonna play. You don't need the penthouse to see the rising sun. You don't need to be the winner just to say the race is run. Just find your rhythm, baby. Find your own sweet tone in this jungle made of glass. You are never, ever alone. I said I got the high-rise blues, but I'm keeping my feet on the floor. I don't need a golden key. I don't need a bag for more. I'm living on the top floor of my own damn soul. The nice city try to keep it down out there. Some of us are trying to dream. Try to keep it down out there. Some of us are trying to dream.
They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, I say the old dog is the only one who knows which tricks are worth doing. Fellas, show 'em that even if the hair is gray, the soul is still neon. Let's cook.
Thy energy, like a busy street corner. The inner rats as every guitar is laughing. The guitar is laughing, the Twix are fishing in poster.
I hear you talking. Tell him again.
Minimalist but heavy. You can't help but move your shoulders. Every 8 bars, another instrument joins back in. First the piano, then the organ, then the guitar, building a mountain of sound. Steady now. Building a house. Break by bleed. Yeah! Minimalist but heavy, you can't help but move your shoulders. Every 8 bars, another instrument joins back in. First the piano, then the organ, then the guitar, building a mountain of sound. Oh, steady now. In the house. Ooh. Brick by brick. Yeah. In the house. Ooh. Brick by brick. Yeah. Steady now.
Building a house.
Brick by brick. Yeah.
Well, look at that. The sky's turning that deep shade of purple. The stars are getting ready to punch out their time cards. And so are we. Before you walk out that door and face the morning, I want you to check your spirit. Make sure you're carrying the light we found in here tonight. Don't let the world dim it. Let's take it home. The same lights are flickering, getting ready to sleep. The secrets we shared are the ones that we keep. I see the dew forming on the cold window pane, a silent reminder that we're starting again. You got a mountain to climb when the clock strikes 8, but don't you start worrying and don't you start late. Just wrap this melody around you like a heavy wool coat, and let the peace of the night keep your spirit afloat. Walk slow, walk easy, head held high, underneath the canvas of the velvet sky. You did good today, you fought the good fight. Now let the stars carry you into the light, before the sun takes over and the quiet is gone. Hold on to the magic that carried you on. It feels like the first rays of light hitting the horizon, awful clean and peaceful. Yeah, feel that? That's the new day. It's a clean slate. It's a fresh page. You ready for it? The coffee is brewing in the diners nearby. The blue is beginning to bleed into the sky. But you aren't the same person who walked through my door. You're a little bit stronger and a little bit more. I said you're ready for the fire. I said you're ready for the rain. I said you're ready to stand up and start it again. Walk slow, walk easy, head held high, underneath the canvas of the velvet sky. You did good today, you fought the good